Okay, hello. There is so many things I have been listening to, but not really. Scared the shit out of me. It's definitely scared the shit out of me, not gonna lie. I'm kinda here, we're kinda here. It do be what we do be. Baba doobie. Baba doobie dee da. I will not be putting my link onto Twitter. that is what I'm feeling right now, not Twitter. And you know, sometimes Twitter works. A lot of times it doesn't. A lot of times it's just a damn headache. Copy link. Blue Sky it is. Keychains that be displayed at Goblin 6th. I'll put some hashtags here. I don't really care too hard about what they are. Crafting. Cool. Uploading. Link thumbnail. That's crazy. I like when people get angry. That's very interesting to me. Link. Where's my link? Art live stream. I'm live now. I'm love now. I'm definitely love now. Wow. How love am I? There we go. I'm live now. Oh my god, I can't spell either. Oh my god. What a great start we're working with here. Shop. Store. Shop. I don't like those things where people do banners on a YouTube or on what am I talking about? On TikTok. I think it's kind of cute, but I don't really like it. If I'm gonna be honest, I would rather see someone's art. But to each their own, you know? I think it looks cool. I think it adds to its aesthetic. But me personally, not a big fan. Oh. I gotta restream again. I love when that happens. I feel a little lethargic today, so I apologize. I'm not very jumping for joy right now. No jumping for joy is happening right now. But that's okay, because we're chilling. You know, we're big chilling. Something important I will say is that subs can get the direct stream without a delay in our sub-only situation. I don't even know how many people are here. Not gonna worry about it. We finally figured out a way to use this. Subs only chat without any delays, which there wasn't many anyway. Yes. Yes. So we're at the very beginning of this, you know. I had to send that message out. We're not going to be worried about it. So we do have, I should say, a long list of things that I would like to do and make. Make into keychains. Because I have a bunch of keychain supplies. And I really want them, I really want to make them. There is a bunch of ideas that I have. There's a bunch of just like little, like foods and stuff that I want to do that I think would be really cool. I got a bunch of ideas. Sorry, I'm just deleting things from my existence. I don't even know what that means. I don't think I ever replied to that, so carry on. I did some that were sticker designs, but I kind of want to do keychain designs that are food related, you know. I think those little triangle sandwiches, you know, I think, are they called Sandos? I don't think so. But anyways, we have a lot of things to look for. Let's actually go here and do this. It did not like how I did that, if I'm gonna be honest. See if it will figure it out. I mean, not really. These ones are cute though. Look at those up there. Having those squares, I really do like these squares. I think these will be a cool, I like those. That's a cool idea. It's like a salmon square. But these like little guy squares, I think are the cutest. And this as a keychain would pop off, you know? I want to do it with like the most popular things. Like avocado, super popular. Edamame on shit. I don't know, Nutella or something. Strawberry, banana, apple slices, pomegranates, corn bits, regular peanut butter and jelly. I'm not doing the mushrooms, so those mushrooms can eat my ass. But I do like that as an idea, so we're going to add those. They're cute. I don't know why they're cut off, though. Oh, it's a whole video. Makes sense why it's cut off. the mini toasts. They're such a good idea. I will add them. Oop. Well, anyways. Like, look how cute of an idea half of these are, you know? Like, the squares, I think, are so cute. Here they are again. Here's another variation of them. I think what we have is good enough. So we're going to start with those. And a lot of what I'm doing, or what I will be doing, is going to be very fast, okay? My little fat guy. Should have said that. That's kind of mean, you know? I shouldn't have said that. It's kind of super mean. You know, I feel like that's super duper mean. Oh my god. How mean am I? Meanest person around. So I like these little squares first. We're going to try and do our own variations because I'm not a big peanut butter person. I know people really like hello? Why is this not moving? I know people really like peanut butter, but it kind of just looks like it's on shit. Like, with so much peace and love. I don't think, like, I get the peanut butter and the banana. That makes sense. The beans on whatever the fuck that is, shit, that looks like that came out of my toilet. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? We're not doing that one. Sorry. So, how I'm going to do this, I'm going to draw it really small first. I'm going to do a bunch of toast. Like small mini toast outlines. That are kind of based off of what we're looking at here. And their imperfections, I feel like, is what makes it much better. We don't want it to be like a full little circle there. I think it looking just like a really, you know, like a regular piece of toast, but just really small. And the fun part about this phase is just like sitting here chilling. Who cares if it's not perfect? Like, these lines are horrific, what I'm doing. That's valid. I think I'd rather make them kind of look like toast. Now, something I've learned, there was, on my website, there is an egg piece that it's on toast, but the issue is the toast doesn't read very far. Like, when someone looks at it and they're like, oh, it's on a piece of like toast, or it's on a piece of something. That's kind of the issue that I had with said piece of toast, an egg toast. So we have to be kind of careful. That is something we want this to be kind of legible from a distance, that it is toast, you know? I'm gonna scooch this guy over a little bit. I think that gives it a pretty strong, that one gives it a pretty strong visual representation that it's toast. So we're just gonna, goodbye. Hello. Not that. By the way, I use this program every day. I'm gonna make him big. I'm going to have my drawing guide because I'm lazy. Not really, I'm just using the tools that I have provided for me. Hello? Oh, I'm an eraser. Not very well, but we are using them. I'm gonna use, not this brush, I'm gonna use this brush. I do like how that looks, so we're gonna just do it with a bigger brush this time. I feel like that looks like toast, you know? That looks like a piece of damn toast. Let me get rid of it so I don't have to stare at a line for the whole day. Boom. Toast. Done. We're gonna color said piece of toast. Now, why are we not? With these little squares, I feel like the issue I have with them is that they are... Hello, hello, hello. Instagram popping off. That's what I was saying. I was so scared. Like, it came out of nowhere. Like, I did, like, some random reels, and I just skyrocketed in the past, like, week. It's been a little scary. I've been like, who are you people? That's how I feel like. Every time I look back on my Instagram, I'm like, who are you people? Can you leave me alone? Like, I don't know you. But, you know, I do get a lot of ideas. So I don't mind. Too bad. Um, so many nice words from people. I've only gotten, um, I've only gotten a few negative comments, if I'm going to be honest. So that's pretty cool. I thought I was going to get bombarded with like negative comments. Like one of them was kind of funny. I had to take a screenshot of it because I thought it was really funny. Um, it was just like, "Oh, I really like your art, but I know you're fat." I'm like, "What? Do we not have self-control? Like, keep that to your damn self. Who the fuck cares?" Why are you saying that to me? I need to get a soda. I feel low on energy. It's just like, why are you saying that? That doesn't make any sense to me. Like, pipe down, pipsqueak. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I bought these yogurts and I haven't eaten any of them. I got a sale. Two buy one get one free. I was like, oh, I used to eat these all the time. I'm not even eating a single one of them. Can't even stomach them for some fuck ass reason. Um, you know, I'm thinking to myself, maybe. Well, I think that's a future me issue. So I like these little sandwiches. I usually use sandwich bread. Sandwich bread color can be something like this. I think I would have cried if I just colored the whole screen. Hello? Why are we not? Hello? What? I just, there we go. I don't know why I did that. Okay. Don't give in to the rage bait. That was confusing. I was just like, what do I say to this? I took a picture of it and I just kept it in my back pocket. It was just I just laughed. Well, well like okay? I don't know, man. Wouldn't you trust a person? I don't know. Like I'm just confused. I feel naked and afraid. I just didn't understand. I'm gonna put this. This is the toast. So we don't want the toast to be super detailed. Now, you know what I could do? Hold on. I could add a noise layer. Billows. We're gonna make them kind of big. I don't like billows. I lied. I'm gonna do this. You're probably gonna be like, what the hell are you gonna do? Hold on. Let me cook. I have an idea in my head, and I think it will work. I don't think this is gonna work. I just want to create, maybe if I blur it a little bit. Yeah. I want to create the texture of the bread. I think soft light looks better. Bread textured. We'll fix that later. we'll we'll fix that later. So, um, I think my favorite one on this particular image is the peanut butter and jelly, and the surprisingly, even though I've been trashing peanut butter, the peanut butter and boop, 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 peanut butter and banana. Even though I've been trashing it, I think it looks kind of cool. So first, we're just gonna. How do I even make it look like a spread? I'm thinking. It's working. It's working. I want the bread shape. Don't worry about that shape, okay? I want it to still feel. I want it to look like it's bread from. I'm assuming. Did I tell you that English is my first language? It is so fucking complicated to speak English half the time. I want it to feel round, but I also want it to be. I want. I don't know what I want. All right. I don't know what I want. Sometimes, oop, I didn't mean to hit clone. Misinput. Calm down. Misinput. I do not want. Reported? Why am I getting reported? Stream is in the wrong category. I'm in art. Oh, it still says I'm in Marvel Rivals. Okay, hold on. Is it? Did it update to art yet? That's tough. Reported in ICMB. Who sent? Thank you for telling me. I swear I put it to art when I first started. You know, I feel like the Valley Girls are the most generic thing that you can make, you know? There will be a lot of people that will really um like people will like bananas. People will always like bananas, you know? But I'm making a little banana insides. It doesn't really look like a banana, but that's okay. We'll fix it later. Hey, the banana has those things. You hate Valley girls? It's a specific type of person that is from California. They have a accent. I'm not replicating it. It is not. I did not level up my stuff, my stat points to do voice acting or voice impressions or anything like that. It is not what I do. I'm just gonna do a bunch of random little dots there. Then I'm gonna make these chips almost purple, but send it over here. A little guy. I will fix these chips to make it feel more chip-like, like chocolate chip. Like, you know, I know there's people that like chocolate chips and peanut butter. They're out there. I personally hate it. I think that is the worst tasting thing in the world in my book of things that taste bad. The pomegranate things are so huge. Stinky, gross fruit? No! Goblin foods, that is on the way. I wanted to do generic foods that humans eat, you know, before I went into the goblin food market. Because, like, what is goblin food? Like, I don't want generic, like, ooh, stupid goblin, be eating brains on the ground. Stupid goblin. You know, I don't want to be that goblin. That's not what I'm trying to do here. I think that looks kind of cute. So we're going to go back to here. I kind of want to... So these will be printed out. Pomegranate is grenade apple in Norwegian. Granat. I don't think that says grenade. I don't believe it. Well, you got it. Oh, ads won't bother you, so I can just spam them. Just bring this up, not too much, because I want it to feel like this was spread on there. How do I even... It does not. It does say grenade. No, it doesn't. Grenade apple. Why? Who was injured by a pomegranate that they're like, it's a grenade apple? What happened? Like, you know, what happened there? I think if I just do something like this, that kind of looks like a spread, and then I just really blend it out a lot. I don't like how that blend looks. Something like that. Because I'm trying to... Excuse me, sir. Please move in. Like, what is that? How do I even mimic that? It's not even... So there's like an area that loops around, yeah? This area kind of goes up like this. Up like that. A bigger area down here. That's bright, I should say. Oh, it's a little too bright. So I do want like a middle color. I don't think I like this middle color that I've picked, if I'm going to be honest. If I'm going to be for real, I don't think I like it that much. I do like that color a bit better. It might be a coincidence, but garnet is a grenade, and apple is apple, so it's called granite apple. Granite apple. Well, that will be the only Norwegian word that I know. That will be it. And, you know, I feel like that's valid. That's so valid. That's unique. So I kind of want to make all of these toast guys that I'm doing as little blind box things, like blind box keychains, because I feel like these are pretty generic enough where they will be pretty popular if I'm going to toot my own horn. But who knows? I never know what's going to be popular and what's not going to be popular. I don't really like this color, if I'm going to be honest. I think it's a yucky color. But you know what I like to do? I like to bring out one of my favorite brushes that just randomly generates colors here and there. And then a lot of times when I'm mixing the colors in, it kind of just figures it out on its own. I have 3 variations of it, as we know. some that, one that doesn't have any jitter to it, one that has medium jitter, and the other one that has crazy jitter, like a crazy train. I want there to be darkness around said banana. Hi in English is pronounced pretty similarly to shark in Norwegian. Yeah, when I go to Norway, I'm just gonna go shark. Like, what am I? I'm just gonna go say hi. I'm gonna just shark, shark. I'm gonna point shark. Like, I'm gonna point to water and scream shark. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. What a good idea that you're showing us today. Anyone who ever enters Norway must scream shark at the top of their lungs. I think that's a really good idea. What would we do without you? We would have none of these ideas. I do like having this like on the outside as like a little woo, you know. We are a part of the same situation. Part of the same family. Here we go. I'm gonna make this side kind of bigger than the other side. I don't know if that's a good idea, but I'm gonna do it anyways. But I gotta make it a little bigger. And the line that's there. I'm gonna decrease the opacity a lot. That's a little too much because I'm not gonna break my hand trying to get the opacity back. I do like how it's kind of like almost a dead stop here. I do like that red color there. Remember how I said I was supposed to make this like really simple coloring? And you know, the tried and true always comes out to play. AKA, I never do that. Like just slightly painting areas in. So it makes it feel like there's stuff there. And there technically is stuff there. Because we have a chunky chip in here. Then we're going to make sure the chunky chip has an outline. So it's like, hey, I'm kind of chilling inside here. I'm chilling in Grand Rapids. I think I am genuinely one of the few people that still remember that, so that's cool. Makes me feel very young. That shit was so funny when that came out. I just couldn't. That will forever be in my head. I look at that and I'm like, damn, no wonder why she lost. The boy who cried shark. What's the word for shark in Norwegian if it's not hi? Well, hi is shark, and like I'm telling the truth this time. Like, like what is the word? Yeah, I do like this guy being like a comically large chunk. Have it stick out like that. I don't mind that. Okay, I'm gonna make this be a shadow. Na 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 every day. Bah Bahumbug? What the fuck? How do I pronounce that? What is the A with the circle on top? How do I say that letter? It's not ah. It's not A. What the fuck? I don't know. Like hi? Bahai? I'm cooked. It's over. I'm gonna say it's Bahungbug. I do I do know. Ding dong ding. Just say ah, little bro. It's an A. Like I don't know. It's A with a funky thing on top of it. What am I supposed to? What? I've never even seen that in my life. I always get those funny little things just to make my name look stupid. I don't know how to pronounce that. Like I'm sorry, I have not even the slightest inkling, not even a little idea of how to pronounce that. Do 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 do. With me, ding dong. The new LaFoy album came up, so that's what I'm listening to. You can't listen to it because I stream on YouTube. So, how do you say law? Is that how you say A? Like, ah? Law. Unique. Do, 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 do. British pronunciation of law. I don't. How do British people say law? I didn't even know they said it differently. We don't got buttons here. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know how to say that word. That's a tough word to say. I don't know. You got me on that one. I'm not British. I'm the farthest thing from British. I'm an American. I didn't even know they said that differently. What the fuck? Why are they saying that so funkily? Tell them to lock in or something. The fuck are they saying it differently for? You know, I kind of like where that is placed. They say everything differently, and that's why they're wrong, and that's why they lost our war. You know, and that's why we're independent. Just to be Nazis, you know? I'm saying it different? No, it's law. The fuck? Uh, Law and order. They say that too. Law and order. Dum dum. The special victims unit. It's not. I don't even know how you'd say it incorrectly. How would you say it incorrectly? I don't know. Yeah, good enough for that. I think my banana is too saturated. Um, But also, I have to remind myself that this is probably just a lighting situation, which is why that banana is so light. Now, the reason we're seeing the side of this banana is because it's on the side of this picture in general. So we don't want to see the side of banana on ours. And we're just going to kind of scribble away. I want to make sure that the outside is kind of smaller. Or smaller feeling, you know? You know, I miss when Discord could, you could play music on Discord servers. I kind of miss that time. Like, I don't really get it. I do. It's a corporate greed as to why they don't want that shit. You looked up Law and Order on YouTube, and the first video is you married, or I married my own rapist. I'm sorry about that, brother. That's a tough way to be introduced to Law and Order. You gotta do the special victims unit. Honestly, that's a special victim unit sort of case. Oh, with a question mark? Oh, sorry. I married my own rapist? What? I do like this color I've picked up here. I think this is a fun color that I've picked up. There has to be a way to work around that on Discord. I swear to God, I eliminated that stupid wish listing. I've been obsessed with it. There's a few songs on this album that I am not okie dokie with. I think are just like not great songs in general, which is kind of unfortunate. Like, it's usually just like, you can't always have bangers, you know? I feel like you can't always have bangers. I am gonna add more yellow to this. So I feel like I think adding more unrealistic colors might be a bit better than adding like fully real colors. Like, yeah, I get it. Like, it's supposed to be. I don't really care too hard about making complete realism. I'm gonna have the light coming in from what it is in this photo. I'm gonna grab that same color, make it a multiply layer. We'll change it if we have to. I swear to God, I saw that didn't change to a multiply layer. That's it. Okay, I was drawing sideways. So we're just gonna whoop. There we go. Solved my issue. Gonna have you kind of come down like this. And then I'm going to liquefy this a little bit. America is so weird. That reminds me, you saw a Confederate flag on your drive home from a music festival. What? An American Confederate flag? What is that doing there? American Confederate flag? Why? Why even like a little bit? In Norway? Is there Why would so? Okay, I'm gonna use a thought experiment. If someone in America is like, man, I miss the Confederacy, why the fuck would they move to Norway? Maybe there's a lot of white people. Maybe that's what they like. That's all I can think of. There's just a lot of white people. I don't know. Why the hell would they move to Norway? Or even be in Norway in general? Other than we have morons here too. Yeah, that really confused me. I'm gonna be honest. That kind of stumped my head. They're probably not even remotely American. Oh, it could be one of those situations where it's like they don't really know what that flag means, and they're just like, yeah, this looks like a cool design. Because honestly, the design kind of slaps. That could be something kind of not so fun to say out loud. I kind of want to make this brighter. Then I'm going to I'm going to duplicate it because I do like that color, but I'm going to increase the brightness, or decrease it, I should say. Ooh, that's not going to work. Alright, every time I feel confused on colors, you're going to see what I do. So whenever you see the playback, you won't see, it is really close to the same color. Dang, okay. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about it being the same color, basically. I'll also make the background a bit brighter. I usually don't do that because I like having darker backgrounds. It's more like you saw someone say this flag was racist, you need this on my porch. Wild. I think if you're like unapologetically racist, I think you should be castrated and have your like ovaries ripped out of you. I just don't understand why. I think we should just get rid of bad traits. That would lead to a very slippery slope. Now, of course, I'm joking. It's kind of pissed me off. I don't. This should be darker, yeah? It's peanut butter. It should be kind of darker. I think where we're at is okay. Is it the toast that's too dark? I do want it to be dark. I will just make it here. As always, we're gonna... Oh, oops. I wanted to blur. Just gonna blur this guy. Good enough. We'll come back and fix it later. I think putting some reds into here will help the unifications of colors. I'm gonna really make this area kind of bright. I don't really know what colors I'm giving it here. That's okay for now, I guess. Gonna have it go like that. Kind of similar, but that's okay. Make this looks kind of like a leaf, how people do leaves. Or how I do leaves, I should say. I'm the people. Okay. One man show. Gonna get rid of the shadow for a second here. Should have made this quote before the name change. You're kind of valid on that one. That was kind of unhinged. I don't think I should have said that out loud. Sorry, guys. That's what I mean. Sometimes I just have to be so mindful of what I say. Oh, hello, cat shark. Hello. Um, Sometimes I just say bad. I don't mean it. I'd like to formally apologize. Uh, I did not mean that. I Anything that you hear from now on is just a conspiracy against me. It is genuinely a lie. So that's okay. The tomato is fun. It's still locked in my head. It's okay. We'll still have a bunch of tomato stuff anyways. It takes forever for me to switch things. So it's still I mean this stream is like the last thing I'd fix with anything. I think the mid color of this could be also kind of red. I don't want it to be too red. That's too red. It kind of does look chocolate-like. Gotta keep this. I will keep that. I will keep that. I will keep it. I won't get rid of it. Some of them, I think I won't get rid of most of the old things I had. I just like all of them. Oh yeah, I always forget to get rid of the backgrounds. That'll take at least like 3 months. If we're gonna be for real, that'll take probably 3 months of me just kind of sitting on it and being like, I'll fix it eventually. Okay, I'm kind of getting rid of some of these somewhat darker areas because I want a transitional color. Forgetting about it, yeah. Like, I'll definitely get to it at some point. What point will that be? Oh, wow, what a great question. Next question. Oh, I've had things to talk about in the back of my head. I don't know if I really want to talk about that on stream. I think I'm just too old for this shit. I'm too old to deal with such sophomoric idiots. And like it's just I think what I've realized, there's like this audio on Instagram that's like, hey, you want to see who your true friends are? Start a business. Start like having success with that business and see who sticks around. That's kind of I just thought that was like just like some random ass trend. Must be hard being 60. Yeah, it's really hard. It's really tough. I'm so glad I have so many supportive people around me every time. Yeah, being this old is really tough. I do like how this looks, but I think I should use rounded shapes more often, and I like how that looks though. I'm just gonna carry on with that one. I've just like, this weekend drained me so hard. Because I think I've just realized that I should keep, I have friends, and then I have people that want to just watch my downfall for some reason. And that's like everyone though. Everyone has those different two different types of people, you know? Ah, sorry. Didn't mean to scream like that. That scared me. And you know, the older you get, absolutely. Um, the older you get, me being a 6-year-old goblin, of course, um, the harder it is to make new friends, and that's a challenge. It's like definitely a challenge you have to put yourself. You have to intentionally put yourself in uncomfortable situations for things to get better. It will never, if you're hiding in your house, it will never get better. You're only here to watch your downfall. That's why you're here every time, just in case. Thank you. You know, that's why Jose. That's why you're here. You're my number one hater. Without Jose, where would I be? Without, I would be nowhere. What would I be without my number one hater? But it was very sad that someone, like, I moved down here to be with a group of friends. To be with a group of friends that were from college. And then, like, as we're carrying on with our careers, like, I want to be with artistically, like, like an artistic group so we could bounce ideas off of each other and all that fun stuff. But all I got was just immaturity that I was just not expecting. Like I just wasn't expecting that. Like complete disrespect of my boundaries and shit. And it's just like I don't have patience for that anymore. Like I really don't. I don't have a care in the world. If you're gonna be a jerk off, I'm just gonna leave. Like I'm not even gonna give you a reaction that you want. Unless I'm like I really have to stay there. Like there's very few situations that I'm ever in a situation that I have to stay somewhere and deal with annoyances like that. I think that looks like shit. By the way, this chocolate chip. I think I'm gonna just try and move things around, see if I can. I could just make generic chocolate chips. I do like the colors I've used though. You know, hold on. Let me see. Like something that will like anyone can look at and be like, yeah, that's a chocolate chip. I don't think those what's in this picture is chocolate chips. I'm gonna be honest. Open. I thought I was on here. I guess I wasn't. Okay. Hold on, let me go back to my, you know, like the chocolate chips with like circles, the circle ones. I think peanut butter and chocolate chips. You think it looks good? Let's try the circle ones first. Kind of thinking about them. I'm thinking about them. See how they look. I kind of want to have the same formation almost. I'll have a little one that got cut off or something like that. And I can just have two right here. You like the sharp ones. The thing is, I also like the sharp ones. Um, but you have to think of the dumbest people you know. Okay, this is kind of mean. This is kind of mean what I'm going to say here. You have to think of the dumbest people you know, and if you hold this up to them, would they be able to guess that it's peanut butter, a banana, and chocolate chips? Think of like the Confederate flag wielders. Would they know that that's chocolate chips? As much as I like these, I do like these. Would they know that this is chocolate chips? Now I think what I'll do is I'll have them as a combination. Tell me who to play in Marvel Rivals. Is there a role that you want to play in particular? Um, I was about to say Black Panther. I know I wouldn't subject anyone to that. So the hell was that? I don't want to subject someone to that. I think that's just cyberbullying at that point. I think everyone knows that these like little Hershey ones, the teardrop ones. The worst chocolate chip cookies for baking. Not support. Okay. Play Venom. You thought Hershey's taste like puke. I'm not a chocolate person. I really don't like chocolate that much. Which is kind of a shame, because there's a lot of really good chocolate dishes out there. It just really doesn't taste good to me. You know, I wish I did like chocolate a bit more than most people, you know? But I don't. I think it tastes awful. Like, I also don't like coffee. Like, I just don't like strong tastes. That's why I don't really like chocolate. And it's like, oh, well, you can just have milk chocolate, or you can just puke in my face. Why don't you? I don't want that. I'm gonna do like some other little chopped off pieces. Yeah, I think I might end up liking the little. I will bring these back as I just got hit with like a huge ray, the deja vu ray. I feel like I've done this before. I hate when I get hit with that. Light's coming from here. I want this to look like this. I think people will be able to tell that. I mean, it kind of looks like shit. I think it's kind of funny. I wanted this to be kind of cut off like that. We have the bottom showing like that. I do like I think I do like the Jagged Rocks one. I think I like these better. But I think what I'll do is I'll set it to a vote. On my Instagram. Wow. YouTube hates you? Why? Why does YouTube hate you? Did you get hit with ads? I can't control those. That's YouTube's fault. That's a tough angle I chose to draw there. I don't really have a reference either, so it's an extra tough angle. But I think I can pull it off. like in an okay capacity. It's like, yeah, that's close enough. Till that you're tired. Be silent. Yep, that doesn't really look great, but the black cat of your neighbor. You have premiums, so you don't get ads, but it won't pop out, so for some reason. I don't know what to tell you. I wish I could tell you something. Actress. I think if I exaggerate this bit a bit, it will read a bit more like it's sticking out. Yeah, I think it does that. Opposing football team. I think this one to I'll have it kind of come out like that. Just like you did to kind of have it go out like that. Beam is time. I like having them upside down like that. I think that's cute. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. I apologize. I think people will enjoy the how this will stick up like this. Actress before me. Oops. Doesn't even know. Have it kind of come out like that. I think there would be a gap between these guys. I like having kind of a light, like a darker area. Do you know what I'm trying to say? No, that's valid. Want it to feel a little bit 3D. Ah, that's kind of rude. Kind of like that. I do want to... I wanted these to be kind of connected, but I think it looks better kind of not fully connected. But based off of what I was saying before, I felt like this was the weekend. You know how there's a weekend from Bernie's? This felt like the weekend from hell. Like, it was just such a unfortunate situation. Such an unfortunately painful situation that I just had no one to look for. That was just so obnoxious. Granted. I do like this third color I've kind of found here. Gonna have it kind of push out like that, as if it's falling a bit. Hello. Just like that. Have it kind of come down. I do not want it to... I like this lighter-ish color. I don't think I grabbed it. I don't think I grabbed it again. There it goes. And then having like a hint of this guy at the top here. I think that looks really cool for this particular spot. It's like, oh, well, I'm just a piece of chocolate. Oh, there we go. Tweedledum and Tweedledoo. But I think this particular instance has truly shown me how much I've grown as an individual to be able to spot these things and just leave. I don't think I've ever left a party at 3 o'clock in the morning to drive an hour away to my house. Because I sat there and I was like, you know, I don't think I want to be around this. Yeah, this isn't beneficial to my brain, my happiness, or genuinely anything. And it just hurt because it's like, oh, these were people I thought were my friends that wanted to support me through these times. Because at the very beginning of your business is very challenging. It's not very easy to make a profitable business immediately. And then, you have fucking posers that are like, oh, I'm your friend. Just wishing for your damn downfall. Only the people that can do that is Jose. Jose is the only good person. It's easy. I just have to start with $1 billion. You know, the only $1 billion I have is a billion ideas. I have 1 billion idea in my head. True. Just start with $1 billion. Damn it. Why didn't I think of that? Okay, this is the song I hate on this album. Such a fucking awful song. I hope that's the least listened to song. I think it is. I think it's just insufferable. Should have had 1,000,000,001 ideas. Damn it! Almost had it. I'll never succeed now. What do I do? Chat, am I cooked? I've discovered one of my friends absolutely hates that. And I just use that. Every time he says something really stupid, I just say that. He gets really pissed off. I enjoy pissing people off. Like minor inconveniences. I feel like I should specify. I don't want people to genuinely be hurt. Yo, Chad, should Elon OD on ketamine? Yes. Yes. Will that fix the harm he's caused? No. But it's a great start. You know? It's a great start. I kind of just think about how these like billionaires and trillionaires really think that they're doing like God's work. That pisses me off. I'm like, what delusional la la land do these people live in? I mean, it's enough for them to make bajillions of dollars, so it has to be something to look at. Oh, not what I wanted. I wanted to add some highlights to this guy down here. I like the little chocolate chips, but I also like these guys. So what we're going to do is bring them back as little guys down here. But I'm going to just kind of round them out a bit more. So what I'm going to do, instead of everyone's happy now. I'm going to make this subsection lighter, this one darker. If it kind of come down here, come like this. Come. I'm going to come. Do not come. So I made it a bit bigger, as if like they got chopped off from the big ones. Because I do like my little pieces. It's just I don't think they fully fit the vision. Oh, that was on nothing. Oh, something I remembered on my internet travels is that there was a psychic or something that was saying like something bad is gonna happen to Donald Trump on like August whatever it was, and everyone was praying that it was happening. Do you know how many people? Do you know how many people were so excited to hear that? That was so funny. Kat, you're the only one that loves my art that much. You're the you're the true G out there. Oops, I didn't mean to feel that. I just wanted to check my phone battery or my iPad battery. So many people on my Instagram. What the fuck? Um, you hate everything related to spiritualism. Interesting. If it's for a good cause, I guess I'll cheer too. I don't know. I think this might be a hot take here. Maybe I should have said this before I changed my name again. But I feel like if I think it's just spiritualism is like uh maybe I shouldn't say that. Hold on. Let me process what I want to say. I specifically want to say something along the lines of like religion is required for a lot of human beings. It's required because we are such a social and group sheep following mentality as species. And there are a million people that can't function without having their little clique to do. Why did I suppose you like that? I'm sorry, I have to. It's just required. Um, I just think it's. You're the psychic? That's crazy. Um, I think it's required. And if I had to choose between Christianity or like general spiritualism or like paganism or something like that, I think I'd rather people like loving trees. Uh, you know? And of course, I'm only saying this because I've witnessed firsthand the atrocities. Or not firsthand, but like I've witnessed through reading and history how easily Christianity can be warped into justifying bad deeds based off of a goofy guy that we didn't exist, off of a fairy tale book. And and religion overall can be a good thing. It's just it's not the religion, I feel like, it's fault that things turn out bad. I think it's just the people that utilize it in certain ways. There's just bad actors in everything. The bigger it gets, the more there's more likely bad actors appear. So I don't think that religion as a whole should be like excommunicated, but I just do think that there's so many bad actors in religion that it leads to negativity, but it's not really, you know what I'm trying to say? I don't know. I am not a religion expert. Please don't give me. I do not like religion. Yeah, and there are too many bad practices. It's been around for so long that people have just like morphed it into negativity, morphed it away from what it's actually supposed to be. There's also been just genuine improvement in life. So, like, a lot of the old things that are in the Bible or in sort of these religious texts just don't make fucking sense anymore. Like, what do you mean I can't kiss my homie goodnight? What do you mean I can't give him a good handy goodnight, you know? The fuck? Sorry, dude. I just I don't think eliminating religion will solve many issues. I don't think it will solve any issues, actually. I think it'll just not do anything. People need religion. People need that uh, disembodied voice to help them figure out, to help them excuse and help them fight past things that are just really hard for them to get over. Whenever something's so like horrifically bad, you can't even imagine why something like that would happen. Sometimes you need like Jesus Christ to be there and just be like help you get through it. But, you know, some things are just out of your control. That doesn't mean that you should just let it fuck you over. That's like kind of, you know, like the it is what it is sort of things. I know that's like a meme. But like at the same time, like why are we just letting it bumfuck us? Like right now as a country in America, we are sitting in the cuck chair in the hotel. And then we're just like, well, I guess I gotta be here. The fuck are we sitting in a damn cuck chair? Letting this fucking happen. Can we not? I don't think this is... I think that's what I'm gonna say now. People who are just like, it is what it is, I'm gonna just call them cucks. I think I've solved it. I think I've solved it is what it is. Just call them cucks. Not many people want to be called a cuck. I wouldn't. That would piss me off. I wouldn't take that standing down. Or sitting up. Or in the cuck chair, you know? I think I solved it, guys. I think I solved it. That's so funny. That's just what came to mind. Guys, let's normalize calling people cucks. I think that's hilarious. I think that's genuinely so hilarious. Normalize calling people cucks when they just say it is what it is. Normalize it. You're a cuck. You just like things to get rammed up your ass and say nothing. You know? That's so funny. I gotta clip that. That's so... I'm putting that on the interwebs. I think that might get me in trouble, I'm gonna be honest. I think the cucks might get upset at me for appropriating their situation there, you know? they might get upset at me. I don't mean no ill will to the cucks. Everyone has a role. If you want to get cucked, yeah, that's okay. Okay, I want to make this area lighter. I'm going to actually genuinely make this area a bit darker. Kind of like that. Recommended to me by some people. Is this illegal? Yeah, I kind of just wish, you know how like it's supposed to be separation of state and religion in America, but like we have to pledge in God or like God bless America or I forget the fucking Pledge of Allegiance. There's some God thing in there. God is like everywhere in our thing, even though we're supposed to separate state and religion. I just want to leave from this country so bad. This country can eat my ass. How is America and Israel God's chosen people? That's why they're good friends. I don't know. I think we've been in a peaceful time and it led to weak men. That's what I feel. I do like these little chips right now. These little chips look so good. I kind of put these in other places. Illegal. America's had peaceful times. Yeah, but it's been at the expense of other countries. uh, like the Roaring Twenties, those were relatively peaceful, but at the expense of many people. it, America was peaceful depending on the color of your skin. You'll figure out what time was peaceful for you. Tomato Goblin is best goblin. Absolutely. Oh my god, I have like 3 mosquito bites on my elbow. Oh, that's awful. Wasn't aware of that. Yeah. Yeah. There was peaceful times, you know? Clear that. Don't like those. I'm gonna actually grab the lighter color. Gonna make these shadow bits a bit darker. Oh, I hate that. Yeah, I hate how that looks. I'm gonna be honest. Let me be clear. I really hate how that looks. I think the lead poisoning, McDonald's, and lack of health care makes them weak. You know, I think so too. I think the chronic poisoning definitely didn't help a lot of Americans. Um, Also, something really important, the decline of literacy rates and just like education overall in America really weakened America. Plus, healthcare. If people are chronically sick all the time, they're not going to be able to do anything other than just be a glorified slave, which is what they want. So they've done good on that point. Yippee! You know? Um, they meaning like companies and people who benefit the most from slavery, you know? Just like plantain workers, all that fun, plantations. Alright, let's go back to peanut butter here. Hot take, maybe. Hot take. I think we should add some purple into this. Because, you know, we have purple on... You know what I'm going to say. Oh, some of that purple made it look so good. What the fuck? What the fuck? That one little purple thing there, adding that purple around. Sheesh. That made it look juicy. We're gonna add a bit of yellow in here. What am I listening to? Not like y'all can hear it, but it sounds like booty cheeks. So far, I'm kind of liking the peanut butter banana chocolate chip thing going on here. Chocolate peanut butter banana bread. I do like what we got. I think I have to take a piss. Uh, that's what I mainly have to do. I was thinking of maybe just putting a bunch of like TikToks and stuff on this for now, because I don't have anything to share. Imagine if I went and I just put like feet pics or something on here, something like absurd. I won't do that, by the way. But like half the TikToks I make and shit aren't good. I feel like they're just trends that I make all the time, and that's about it. Which is definitely it's okay. Like it's just like genuinely just all all just like trends and shit. All right, actual BRB time. I will be back. That looks delicious. Thank you. Thank you. So sorry, that shouldn't have been the first thing I said the moment I got back. Hold on. I'm making a reel. Doot, 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 doot. Mm-mm. Okay. Clicking stream when? Dude, I'd burn down my whole house. I have no idea when. When? I'm also about to make pumpkin pie. You want to know what that is? Sounds like ass. The issue with pie is that it's not very exciting. Like, you do, like, the very beginning part, it's, like, maybe, like, 10 minutes, and then you slap it in an oven, and then what am I supposed to do then? You know? I also got a granola bar. Okay. Doot, 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 doot. Or make sushi? I could potentially do that. I think that would be more entertaining to look at, because it would be so lopsided and horrible to look at. I think that could be funny. Ah, we're back. You know, sushi is more active. I was just thinking, man, it would kind of suck to be on the internet right now as a kid. I'm so glad I missed the mark on that one. I missed like that period of just like internet obsession. I was there like right as it was turning into it. And I could have gotten swept up into it, but like I just didn't because I had limited access to technology. School shootings work. You could upload it as a YouTube video. Top 10 most fucked up sushi rolls. I think that's a pretty good idea. That is a pretty good idea. Okay. So, I think what we're gonna do, group banana. We're gonna do another one. Moving on to a different one. I kind of like, I know avocado, I like avocado. I really do like avocados. I don't know what is that underneath it? What is that? So, we're gonna figure that out. Avocado toast recipe. Let's just find one. There has to be an explanation of what the fuck that sauce is. There's banh mi avo toast. Guacamole. That could be guacamole. Yeah, you know, you're right. That could be guacamole. I just saw, I just went on this website and it had such beautiful, like, pieces of food that it hurt my heart of how beautiful it was. Like, I'm gonna put it in the Discord because it is so fucking beautiful. It's in the art section. Like, what in the world is this? Look at all of these. They look so much more pretty than the ones I'm gonna do right now. It will show again soon. There it goes. I was just Googling things because I was just like, this is so pretty. Not really what I'm looking for, but avocado and eggs. I could do like an avocado base with the egg on top of it. I do want to do that. That is something I can do. Guacamole and avocado, is that something popular? I don't like guacamole, so I wouldn't really do that. What the hell is that? Avocado toast. Most of the times I see it's just the avocado like smashed on the burger. Should I do avocado slices? Toast? Because I could just do the avocado on the bread. But I have a feeling that people don't just eat avocado on the bread, but I'm seeing that a lot of people do. It's just like garlic bread underneath or something. Sourdough. What is that? Is that butter on top of it? Olive oil. Yeah, okay, wait a minute. Okay, okay. We could just have it on top there. This looks really good too. I'm gonna put that in there. It is just like the avocado. Again, you're just gonna see that. It just looks so pretty. What are we talking about? It just... It's the perfect slice of avocado toast. That does look really good. I think I could do that without putting questionable thing on the back of it. Make the bread look more like it has oil on it. I felt like that was a really perfect scribble, and I'm kind of sad I had to kind of mess that up, you know? Toast with mustard. Yeah, I don't think anyone has that. I'm sorry, brother. If you eat that, that's crazy. You know, I can't say much. I do have mayonnaise sandwiches. You know, I can't say much. Speaking about sandwiches, I'm about to make myself a sandwich. I'm kind of hungry. How long have we been on here for? Almost 2 hours. Well, if I was just streaming on Twitch, we'd watch a random ass video, but I don't think I could do that because I'm on YouTube now. YouTube's a no fun police. That's why I like streaming on Twitch, because you can just do things still. Oh, people on Twitch, have you noticed any of, you know, how they've been implementing the bot stuff? Have you noticed anything different about that? Have you felt it on other people's stream? Obviously not down here, because there's nothing happening down here, but I'm gonna give myself a 2 here. You don't watch other people? Oh, because you're my biggest hater. You gotta be around for everything. Yeah, like yeah, you're only here to watch my downfall, which is perfect. You know, I need that hater mentality. Okay, I like how it looks on soft light, and then I'm just gonna add another layer. I think if I make it like almost a color dodge, I feel like that will feel oily-esque. I need to make separate sources so the YouTubers get an intermission screen and Twitch gets to watch the B movie. You know, I wouldn't know how to do that. I think that would be a paid function in Redstream or whatever, Restream. That's fucking hilarious. I don't think I don't think my Wi-Fi can handle that. I'm gonna be honest. That's such a good idea. Oh my god, that'd be so funny. I could also just watch it in my Discord, you know? Like intermission time, that means certain people get to watch the B movie in the Discord while others don't. That's kind of funny. I don't think I've connected YouTube to my Discord yet, so can I even do subscriptions? I have intermission for an hour and a half to watch the B movie every Tuesday. That's 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 a good idea, honestly. I can't really. That's a really good idea. Damn, I wish I had a popsicle still. I'm out of popsicles. That makes me sad. I'm kind of getting hungry, which is why I keep reaching for things when I should just eat a sandwich. Yeah, I was thinking I could just eat the sandwich and then come back later. You know what I haven't streamed on in a while is TikTok. Yep, that's the end of that sentence. Oh, I do want... I grabbed another granola bar. Those like other avocado things look so good. I think I might add avocados to the things I buy. Because I want to eat avocado toast. That's how good these things look. Okay, let's... Hello, hello, hello. Please go to the brush I picked. I think that's too even. You know, I was supposed to, Oh, I think I did it the opposite way. But that's okay, that makes it uniquely mine. A little bit more yellow. Wow, isn't that cool? He's such a jerk off sometimes. Sometimes, most times, I'm being a jerk off, you know? Okay, maybe I should... Yeah, do this. I kind of like having the back area be a little bigger than that. Eva, back it up. Is it fast enough? Pow, pow. Eva, speed it up. Can you handle that? Sorry, I won't sing anymore. Especially that song. Yeah, I think I like the avocado toast that we have going on. Oops. Actually, I like that color, so I'm going to bring that back. But you know, not the color I'm looking for. So there we go. You've been watching Adventure Time. That's what I do like to hear. Adventure Time. Come on, grab your friends. Well, this one, the picture I put in there looks so fucking good. Like chili flakes. I love chili flakes. Crushed sea salt can be just like a really bright yellow almost. And you definitely want pepper. I don't think that's dark enough, if I'm gonna be honest. Just regular salt and pepper. and like whatever chia seed that is, or like sesame seed. I'm gonna grab like an assortment of colors, kind of. Grab a really light hair color for some of them. I really like that. I really like it. Jake's a great character. Jake is absolutely a great character. Can't get better than Jake. Okay. I really like how the avocado toast looks like, but cool. Good enough. I want to get something with pomegranates. I do like this blueberry one. I think would be a big hit. This one has chocolate strawberry too. Chocolate strawberries would be a big hit. I'd rather do it like that. I think the pomegranate, kiwi, and fucking poop. I don't know what that is. That has to be Nutella. Like, but Nutella is so much darker. Like, what type of peanut butter is that? This is a spread I don't know. Pomegranate, kiwi, and poop. I don't know what it is. Granola ASMR when? You know, I've always thought about making like a TikTok that would just be me doing ASMR because I think me personally doing ASMR, I've listened to so much of it, I feel like I could just do it off the top of my head without even trying. That's kind of what I feel. It's a different type of peanut butter. It has to be peanut butter. I'd have to do the ASMR with like without my face in it though, because I still have a fear of being perceived. I also don't want to do makeup. I know I did that when I first started streaming, but that was when I had more energy and I gave a shit. Jerma didn't fulfill his promise of ASMR in 2024. Damn, that would have been so good too. You know, people would have ate that up. Literally. I think that might have haunted him, which is maybe why he didn't do it. It definitely would have haunted him. I think I'm going to do a blueberry one next. I'm going to make it more of a pinkish. It's like yogurt. Yogurt. Oats and blueberry. I do have frozen blueberries. I could be eating those. I really try not to have many snack foods. I feel like they're just like a genuine curse. Because, you know, I'm not really exercising that much. So I wouldn't really want to have a thing that would be I don't want to eat foods that would be fattening, like super fattening. Yesterday I did eat a bunch of pretzels, though. Tie me up on a damn cross. You'd kill me for that one. But I enjoyed them, so it didn't really matter to me. Never had pretzels? Why? Pretzels are good. There's like the pretzels you get like in the mall, that's like the soft pretzels, and there's the hard pretzels. They are very salty. I like anything bread related. So it doesn't... It's kind of right up my alley. You get those oats in there. Oh, those are like seeds. Those aren't oats. What type of seeds are those? I kind of want to make oats instead of seeds. I don't want no damn seeds. Making oats. It's kind of flat, you know? Oats. Thank you. Thank you for listening. Oats. 1-2 oatmeal. 1-2 buckle my shoe. 3-4 give me some more. 5-6 pick up some damn sticks. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm spitting the prophecy right there. I think that is a good spot for that to be. I felt like I was. I don't know what to tell you. Undo, buckle my shoe. 1-2 oatmeal Kirby. Pink is pink guy because Kirby is very cute. That's valid. Kirby is very cute. We like Kirby in this establishment. This is not an anti-Kirby stream. Anyone who thinks so, straight to the Shadow Realm you go. Darken that a bit. If you think Kirby is not cute, clap if you think you should die. I want to make these into blind bags because those are all the rave. And people really like them. People like gambling. I want to implement gambling into my booths. Gold, 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 gold. Oh, speaking about that, not anything anyone here would understand, but sometimes I kind of look at the predicaments I've put myself in, and I've been just like, why am I friends with these people? These people don't give a shit about me. And it's just like, yeah, I think I'd rather not associate with people like this. I think I'd rather just do shit on my own. So listen to 1-2 oatmeal on YouTube. I don't want to find out that it's not. I will listen to it on my own. I won't listen to it right now, but Oatmeal berry yogurt. I like this. Oatmeal berry yogurt. Alright, we have 3 right now. 1, 2, 3. 3 different colors, too. Ooh, okay. I think we should have poop strawberry. Yeah, I said it. I think we should have it. Hello? Why is this all of a sudden not wanting to drop? Poopberry toast. Okay, I don't have time for this thing to be an idiot. There we go. Taking back to you. I don't want to lose the silhouette of the toast. I think that looks kind of cool. Ah! Wrong layer. Wrong location, I should say. Triangle. Fill it in. Hello? There we go. Fill it in. I don't know why my fill tool is being a little bitch. I couldn't tell you. I wish I could. It's being a little bitch. Okay, we're gonna change the, actually, why don't I just go like this? Liquefy it. You say my name is my horse's on. I kind of like that shape. Poop! Yeah? I think that looks really nice. I'm gonna make it look really shiny because it's Nutella poop. Uh, 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 uh. How shiny is that? Wow. Wow. Poop tart toast. Poop tart toast. Boys, we're going to poop tart land. I'm gonna bring this down a bit. Something I always struggle with strawberries is that I always put strawberries on such dark backgrounds. My own fault. And red isn't a very bright color, value-wise, so it's hard to differentiate. Like you see, like it's just not a very bright color. And so it's just like, yeah, this is like an accurate red, but it's not very bright. It's kind of like you have to like slam the brightness into the contrast points a bit more and have like really unique looking center points. to really save it almost and kind of have an outline. That's the way I've discovered drawing. Make the piss toast next. Man, I gotta eat. The piss toast is like the avocado. That's piss on that toast. You know, that's the piss toast. Piss toast, piss toast, make piss toast. That's all you want. That's all you want. Wow, another person followed me from my reel. No way. Let me look at my trial reels again. Let's see how they're doing. Some of them are just straight flops, but might be the time of day that I released it. I really enjoy nothing actually. I enjoy nothing. My brain shut down for a second there. A very long second that it shut down for. Yeah, this is gonna be a tough thing to color, unless I have to make this like way darker. Something like this. That might help if I make it way darker. You can just take a quick look at that. Yeah, it's pretty dark. Or I just make the strawberry a little lighter. I think it's fine. Group. Strawberry. Poop. Alright, what's the next one we're gonna do? Anyways. I like the pomegranates being on the yogurt again. Could do apples. Apples and... What type of fucking spread is that? Bottom right? The pomegranate one? That's what I'm thinking. But it's really similar to the yogurt one. I kind of want something that's like really different. We do have these guys too. These guys these guys right here. I could do like salmon or something, like salmon with cream cheese. Who eats salmon and cream cheese, may I ask? I could just put cream cheese on it. Oh my god. Come! Next to the pomegranate one? Hold on, I didn't even see. Oh yeah, what the fuck is those? Those have to be like... I don't want that. Whatever that is, I don't like it. We're making cum pomegranate. I don't even think that's white enough, I'm gonna be honest. You don't know, but it looks good. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of looks kind of yucky to me, I'm gonna be honest. That like yellowy one, I don't know what that is. I thought it was corn, but looking at it, doesn't look like corn. It's just a fruit that is unknown to me. Alright. And we want to get almost like a pinkish red. We'll start drawing like a fucking bunch of them all around. So they kind of group up based off of this image, which I would like to use. Oh, they kind of group up like so. There's one in the middle. I'm intentionally leaving gaps in between so I know what's happening when I come back to it. Like that. I kind of like this little subsection here. It leaves for a gap. For the cream cheese to kind of peep out. I don't know if that's cream cheese or not. I'm going to be honest, folks. It might not be cream cheese. Just might not be cream cheese. Yeah, sometimes I have to deliver the hard news like that, you know? It just might not be cream cheese. It's really tough news to give up, too. Ah, tough. Having a little pink, or this purple underneath, I think is a really good color choice by me. Moi. I think that's pretty good. Piss balls. Piss balls. Who's pissing on my balls? You know? I do like that color right there. This one I feel like is going to take a while. Why do you say that? Are we blind? Ray Charles could figure out this is going to take a while. I have to individually draw all these pieces. Why do I do this? Yeah, I think, I feel like they don't look very connected, I'm going to be honest. Let me be clear. They don't look very connected. I think if I just add a few more in places, I think that will help. I'll be honest. I don't know how true that will be. Let me be clear. Uh, 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 uh. Toast. make the piss toast. I don't even know what that is. I can't even, like, if someone goes up to me and be like, what is that? I don't know. Like, that's the issue. I don't know what that is. Like, what am I supposed to tell someone? If you can figure out what type of thing that is, it looks like corn. But I've never heard of corn and, like, avocado. Corn toast. I'm gonna make an egg toast. I don't know what that is. Like, I've never heard of corn on toast. Like, I'm gonna make an egg toast. I'm sorry. It's not gonna be the same piss thing that you're looking for. I know I failed, but it's just, I don't know what the fuck it is. There's one recipe that popped up when I googled it. I'm gonna say it incorrectly. Corn malsala toast. It looks like a Mexican kind of dish. I don't want to just make loaded fucking cheese either. 39 weeks pregnant. Okay, I don't know what the fuck this type of website I just walked into. What the fuck? It does look cool. There's bell peppers, green bell peppers, chab masala, cumin powder, jalapenos, lime juice, Mexican cheese, butter, sourdough. Looks good though. I don't like jalapenos, but it does look good. I don't think I can, well, I will yet again post this into the art zone. That is Malsala toast. I'll put the, you can read whatever that website is too, if you really want to. So I don't really want to. So if I base it off of that one, it will kind of be somewhat close to piss toast. It was fun. I'm trying to show it to myself so I can see it. I don't like that toast very much. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Avocado spread. Let's see. Oh, Mexican street corn. That could be what it is. Mexican street corn. Oh, it's Mexican street corn. Oh, it totally is. Because it's avocado base, and then the corn is there. I was right. Even if it wasn't, that's what it's going to be. Mexican street corn. Yeah, I'm going to totally do that. Fresh corn. Oh, mashed avocado, street corn, feta, cilantro, chili flakes, Greek yogurt. What? Corn on the cob, cilantro, lime juice, spices, Greek yogurt. Where's the Greek yogurt in this? What? That's That kind of blew me away. Okay, cool. This will be Mexican street corn, because now we figured out what it is. You got the piss corn is back. Piss corn is here to stay. Rejoice. There will be other things in it, though, compared to this little guy image. Things like this. And then there's feta cheese, which might kind of clash with what we're going for here. Hello, everyone. Ah, hello. How are you? Fine, thank you. I think I'll just make random clumps of corn. I do want some of them to be connected. Ugh! Sorry, I just saw that color and I didn't like that. Color scared me. Ugh, my hand hurts. Or my arm hurts. New followers, get out of here! Starting to be sent out. I met someone at a concert that I think is just strange. You ever get that? My wife is gonna leave me. Damn, that's crazy, bro. Can I get Can I get Can I get Sorry, I saw those and I almost cried laughing. The rice people. Cassie Stone. I come from Louisiana. I love Louisiana. I think I'd move there. There is the one issue where they get slammed by hurricanes all the time. I think Louisianian people are so nice and their food tastes so fucking good. Like, I can't stand how good their food tastes. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. What is this person? This person has messaged me again. Oh. Maybe I'll get into it again. I don't really like Deadlock, I'm gonna be honest. I think I just don't know what to do with that game. The game's very League-like. Ugh. Okay. How long have I been up here? I might have to take a break. My body is tired. Mexican street corn. I do like that as a toast. I think that's really cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These will be grab bags. I think they would be really cool to have as grab bags. Yeah. So we got the banana and chocolate, avocado toast, oatmeal, berry yogurt, strawberry and shit, pomegranate yogurt, Mexican street corn. I think that's really cool. I think what we have right now is a really strong start. I gotta give my arm a break here. So, I'm gonna watch some anime for like an hour and carry on with our lives. We got a really good start to making these first variations of keychains. I kind of want them to be phone charms, like little foam charms. Maybe I'll make those the instead of keychains, maybe just phone charms. I'll make those. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So today we technically ended. Most times I start at 12, so I feel like we started pretty early. So I feel like we did pretty good. Piss balls, piss balls. Anyways, folks and ladies and gents, I don't think I'll be back here. Maybe I'll be back on TikTok or something. I haven't streamed there in a while, so probably should just tell people I'm there. But for now, that's all we got. I appreciate everyone sticking around and saying hello, saying goodbye, all that fun stuff. We got a really good start today. Honestly, this whole week I'm going to be kind of working on this for the whole time. I want the designs to be finalized. Thank you, I appreciate it. I want them to be finalized like tomorrow, and then I can print them out and start making them into charms / keychains. That's kind of what I really want. I'm worried that this particular endeavor will not create income for me. So sorry. That's kind of what I'm worried about. Because this is all for a convention or an art fair next weekend. Not this upcoming weekend, the weekend after that. So I'm a little worried because I really need to make money. I don't think I have money for rent. So, yikes. But, what can we do? So, hopefully, we'll be able to actually make income and then have people come to online shop, do all that fun stuff, you know? That's what the goal is, to keep promoting it and just being like, hey, this is a thing. Hey, this is a thing. That's what I have to do. Gotta convert a lot of the viral things the viral 2-second things that I do. Um, into telling people that I have. Thank you. Alright, sorry I got distracted again. I'm trying to figure out what anime I'll watch. Or whatever. Maybe I'll just watch a YouTube video or something. Anyways, I'll see everyone later. Maybe tomorrow, maybe not. I need to do